against Dorn is because he can stack up some MR. He can get, for example, Negatron, right? 40 MR just like that, and my damage is kinda gone. Otherwise, if
He is
I
quite tanky in terms of burst,
sorry,
and Akali is a burst champion, isn't she?
oh yes,
Unless you can go a different kind of build. I don't know. Can you go bruiser, kind of, or a little bit
you can, but I
tankier build or
haven't.
something?
You can, but I haven't really tried any of those builds. So I'm gonna be lying if I say something about them. What I can
So
go for,
why ring instead of shield in this matchup?
I wanna be a bit more aggressive early on. So tanks, how do tanks are tanky? Like how do they get tankiness, so they can fulfill their role?
Well, they HP and resistance.
Okay, how do you get HP and resistance?
You buy the items.
How do you buy the items?
Gold. So if you can prevent him from getting early gold,
How do you get gold? Do you get gold immediately in the beginning of the game and buy items? Right? Like
no
MR?
minions farm, so you can prevent him from getting farm, from getting gold.
Oh, okay, so
And
him getting tankiness basically takes time, right?
and it takes time. Okay, yeah, that's what you're referring to.
So
okay.
so the reason I go Deering is because it's a bit more aggressive. I wanna try to kill him early on. If I do get to achieve that, then to some extent, because I will have the lead, I'll have more damage items, right? So this will allow me to have a better chance a bit later into the laning phase to get a kill against him. Because if we happen to go even, you know, like my damage in 6, 7, 8 minutes will not really matter at all to him. Because he'll have so many resistance in HP. Make sense?
Yeah, makes sense.
So me compensating with a lead for his tankiness, because a lead will allow me to get items, like more damage. And if this will not really work, because it's possible, then I will get static shift first item, so I can be pushing the waves quickly and get to create prio for myself, if that makes sense. So to get to create prio and get to roam around the map as much as I can.
Yeah. So the reason I because if you went Malphite, you would have had a much easier time in lane. But I usually, for example, pick, which in this case I just came back, so I haven't picked my champion pool, but I'll pick my champion pool and I'll just stick to those. And then I come across these kind of matchups where I'm completely outdone, but I'm still playing that champion, or whatever, or the champion pool, for example. And then this also is a good example of where I would fall behind, because I would play against this kind of matchup. I'd do all right early, for example, as you say, early, exploit his weaknesses or whatever, try to stay on top of him, but then he'll just come back and he'll be unkillable. And then what do I do then? So I think that's why, I wanted you to go someone like Akali. And she doesn't have much, like Yona. If you went Yona, you could probably out damage him and, out.
And see here, he made a mistake.
Yeah.
That we were talking about. He was a bit more aggressive. He was looking for some trades here and there, and we just got to.
And you've manipulated his wave quite well, like going into the brush and the aggro.
Yep. So I went into the bush, so he loses vision, and once I went for the auto on him with the empowered auto, that is right. He immediately got vision, so that's why I immediately went W in that case, so I can get to cancel his auto once again.
If you're serious about ranking up and feel stuck, forgivengbloodcoaching.com is the right place for you. You can be assured with high quality coaching, many options to choose from, flexible work hours, and because we believe in what we do, we offer a money back guarantee if you fail to reach your goals while actively following our guidance. Don't believe me? Check out the results and what our students have to say. So what are you waiting for? Try this free by clicking the link in the description below and get the rank you've always been dreaming of.